Hey folks, Gary here. Boy, I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Cole and I are, right, Cole? Yeah, we're starting the week off right. Looking out the window for people maybe to bark at or something. Although he's not allowed to bark. He does sometimes anyways, but he's starting his Monday off right. He's saying, man, I'm going to get right at it. Well, today we're looking at a scripture in Mark 4, verses 35 down to 41. And it's about the disciples not having a very good day and then having a great day afterwards, which sometimes happens when you're walking with God. Your Mondays might start out hard, but then they can be really, really good. So let's just read what it says. That evening, Jesus said to his disciples, "Let's cross to the east side." So he left the crowd, and his disciples started across the lake with him in a boat. Some other boats followed along. Suddenly, a windstorm struck the lake. Waves started splashing into the boat, and it was about to sink. So, like, when we read that, that doesn't sound that bad. Oh, waves are kind of splashing into the boat. If you've been on a fast boat on a lake, you know how water can kind of come over and stuff, and it drains out the back, and it's all good. Well, this is not like that. This is waves coming over the side of the boat. It's actually a very serious situation. And it was about to sink. That's how serious it was. Jesus was in the back of the boat with his head on a pillow, and he was asleep. His disciples woke him and said, "Teacher, don't you care that we're about to drown?" And Jesus got up and ordered the wind and the waves to be quiet. The wind stopped, and everything was calm. And Jesus asked the disciples, "Why were you afraid? Don't you have any faith?" Now they were more afraid than ever. So they were afraid of the storm before. Now they're even more afraid, but they're afraid of what Jesus just did. And they said to each other, "Who is this? Even the winds and the waves obey him." They have this glimpse. They see Jesus for who he really is. They see a glimpse of that, where the thing that they were really afraid of answers to him, right? That when he speaks, it goes calm because he's so powerful. Like, oh my goodness, we were afraid of that, but I'm even a little bit more shook because of his ability to tell the winds and waves to stop. I think we should approach our life that way. When things get hard and things get difficult, it can be very, very serious. But we got to trust that God is bigger and greater than the situation we're in and the circumstances that we're in, because he's God. It means nothing to him. What I mean by it's not that it just means nothing like that, but what it means is the things that we're facing, the hard things we're facing, they do not compare to God at all. He just simply has to speak, and it's not an issue anymore. And that's what took place with the disciples. And now it's no longer an issue because Jesus just spoke to it. A good way to live our lives. When you come into hard things, give them to God. Trust them to God. Trust he has it under control, because he does have it under control. He's God, and everything has to be subjected to him. So there we go. Hope you're having an awesome, awesome Monday.